Good morning, you beautiful people. Welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft experience here in our single player world. Beautiful people, I love Minecraft. I think I just lost that glass block. Dang it. I love this game so much. And I have to tell you, this block right here, actually, no, not that block right there, this deep slate tile is my favorite block ever. My new favorite block, deep slate tile, is just beautiful. I think it's just, isn't it just the brick texture on like a that deep slate? Oh man, it's gorgeous. So if you haven't been able to tell already, we have re-prettied up the iron farm, which is funny because I started this project wanting just to get iron for the honey farm that I have, elsewhere in the world. But this just, 1.16, 1.17 came out, and oh my goodness, this block changed everything. So I put deep slate in here. I love the tiles. I loved the darker tone of everything. Now, let me show you what else I did real quick here. I was also, I was kind of villager crazy for a little bit there, just like looking at a bunch of speedruns and village trades. I want this area. I finally decided this area is gonna be where I put all of my villagers. Now, I lit up everything here. I still don't trust that it's 100% mob proof. I can totally 100% see zombies getting in. Maybe I don't know how I feel about that, but I put in a wall here and I think it looks rather good. I really like that. It's the same aesthetic as our normal wall around here. There's just some weird frames going on over here, so I apologize. But yeah, this really nice. It's the same design for all of our walls and everything, but it really looks good from down here. It's not super tall, but it's a good enough wall. It's a good wall, and we've got some good space here. But yeah, so the reason I bring this up is because this is the stone texture that we've had for ages, and it's really gray. It's really almost clean. And so going back here to the deep slate, it has this like rustic, dirty, beautiful feel to it that just makes buildings feel a little bit more evil, a little bit more castle-y than the textures that we've had before. And then I went and I added in the chiseled, I added some stairs for some depth, as well as some, iron bars, because it is an iron farm and everything. So, oh my goodness. Oh yes, and as far as these go, I did a little modification to this up here, because what was happening was sometimes these guys were getting stuck. And so I needed some way for them not getting stuck. So instead of having logs that go all the way around, I just switched to these defenses. And then sometimes they would escape like outside of their drop zone. So I put this little bar on here so they have to drop inside there. And that's been working out rather well. I've been grinding out this iron, and man, this thing is efficient. Even though it's just one little module here, we've gotten a ton of iron. Plus, obviously, as you can see, the bottom is completely iron. I put in some sea lanterns too for some light. I changed the directions for this because I want the hopper to be over there for that. So that's where the lava killing pit is now. Man, dude, this thing is like clockwork. It is actually insane. In fact, it's been going on quite a bit here. So, and something else that I realized, it's not just an iron farm. It is a poppy farm. So I have poppies all around here, and I love this. I love it, dude. I'm gonna go crazy with this build. You people have no idea. We can also compost this stuff. So it's also a bone meal farm. Not just a bone farm, a bone meal farm. And oh my goodness. Oh, and the basalt. Dude, the basalt and these deep slate. I'm telling you, building in this game is so good. I absolutely love it so much. So good. Now, I am gonna make this pretty. I'm going to make this overgrown. You could say I'm trying to make this lush. 1.17 is here, beautiful people. 1.17 lush, well, not lush caves yet, but the lush stuff for the lush caves is here. So I cleared out a whole bunch of these trees here. I went out, obviously I need to get deep slate. I went way out, found a new place to mine to get the deep slate, to get whatever. There was also an ocean. And in the ocean, this is how I got this moss block. These moss blocks, I think, moss blocks. You can find them in your worlds in newly generated shipwrecks and that sort of stuff. That's how I found mine. They're actually pretty common, so it's a pretty easy way. I like that you don't have to generate new terrain to get that. That's really what I'm most worried about here with the new terrain and new caves and stuff. Do I start a new world? I don't know, beautiful people. It's a different conversation for a different day. But This is going to be our iron farm collection. And this is going to have obviously all this lush stuff. It wouldn't be a donuts video if my phone didn't vibrate and go off. But yeah, I'm going to build up the sides here a little bit more. I don't know if you can get a good spot or a good yeah, it's a little this iron, like the water source stuff, is actually protruding a fair amount here. So I want to build this up, build this grass over here, and then make all of this lush. I have a whole bunch of flowers. It's not just going to be poppies and everything. It's going to be all the different types of flowers, all maybe some different vegetation, and obviously the newly generated moss blocks and everything too. But also you can see I've put some iron blocks here. We're going to fence it off. Obviously it's not a functional fence, but we're just going to build a little perimeter here, border, some lanterns. I'm going to put some pumpkins in the ground with the moss that you can hide on all that stuff. Dude, I love the new home, man. It's so great. But once we go into here, I don't know how I feel about the path blocks though. I don't know. I kind of want podzol. I know, call me crazy, but I think I want podzol over here too. This dark oak is just so great. And then the interior of this, oh my goodness, beautiful people. This basalt with this gray, what is this, terracotta? Or is this concrete? No, this is terracotta. Great cyan terracotta and this gray concrete. Oh, it's just, it does it. It's doing it. Matched with the deep slate tile bricks. Oh, this deep slate is so good. And the iron bars that kind of give it a little pop. Oh my goodness, beautiful people. It's gorgeous. And then the little accent, the little just splash of color. Beautiful people. This purple, it's doing me good. It's doing me good, beautiful people. I love candles. I need a bee farm. I need a bee farm bad. That's why we built the iron farm. That's why we built this iron farm. So you can see, here's the, obviously that's the farm itself right there. Look at that. That's just from the past like 20 minutes. It's actually insane. Well, that's probably less than 20 minutes if we're being completely honest here. So I could AFK here overnight and have enough iron to do me good for the rest of stuff. And I love these chains with this. I wish there was a kind of a polished basalt. Well, I know there's a polished basalt block, but like how we have the oak wood or the wood that you can get there. What's that called? Just, yeah, okay. Oak wood. I wish we had something similar here just for the texture. But yeah, the iron on the roof here, it kind of makes it seem like you're underneath this because the iron is up there and it's on the bottom there. I don't know. I'm going to make a big old item sorter. We're going to have like iron, poppies, and then obviously some areas for what you call it, bone meal. So that'll be fun, but majority for iron and some, we're not going to do chests. We're going to do what you call them, barrels, because the chests create lag and I hate lag. But yeah, so figured I'd update you. I've been doing some work here, really proud of it, really happy. And yeah, we need to get the outside cleaned up too. I definitely want that. We're going to see what we want as the roof and everything. Maybe some logs or some oak wood or even maybe some deep slate we could look at. Yeah, beautiful people, or maybe some iron. I don't know. We'll get it fixed up. We'll get it pretty, but beautiful people, I'm excited for this episode. I hope you guys are too. I'm going to just put my head down, do some work. Oh my goodness. I'm so inspired for Minecraft right now. Beautiful people. I'm so happy with it. I'm not going to bore you with the details. I'm just going to get working. I'm going to let you guys enjoy the show. All right, beautiful people. Welcome back here. I've done my work here. I've done it. I've made this pretty. It's fully functional. And boy, oh boy, am I so happy with this. I'm so happy with this. I've done some AFK. Oh, hello. Can I please mind this? Thank you. Done some AFKing as well over here. And I am just super pleased with the progress I've done. Let's do a fly around. Let's go see this from a distance. Actually, I just slept, so it's not going to be as cool. But boom, look at that. You can see I cleared out all of the dark oak forest around here, and I used some of the new what are they called, azalea leaves, I think that's what they're called. And man, oh man, I love how overgrown this looks. Oh, it is just so good. So let's hop on down here. I also found some stalactites and or whatever you call this stuff, so that's been going on over there. But oh man, as you can see, this is all going here. We've got flowers, we've got these moss blocks, these moss carpet, I guess. I put in some flowers. Obviously, I love these trees. These trees with these flowers are so good. I wish we had some like pink trees and stuff, but man, oh man, this looks great. And up here, we've got some more iron. I kind of use these iron blocks and iron bars to kind of fence off the area with the lanterns, obviously, because, you know, iron and all that stuff. Put in some dark oak slabs right here, because just to make it a little bit more, there's my phone going off, make it a little bit more natural, or I guess less natural, more man-made and kind of casual to go across. And obviously, oh, it loops back around here, some beautiful flowers here, and all this goes all the way back around, and I built this up a little bit, so it's just all moss. Looks pretty good. And obviously these guys here, I have noticed, beautiful people, this is weird. I think it's this corner here. This corner of Iron Golem likes to get out. I don't get it, because none of this is like he shouldn't be falling outside of this, but sometimes I see him wandering around here. I don't know. It's very, very bizarre. Maybe this is too tall. Maybe like they can spawn the Iron Golem there or something. I don't know. That might be worth looking into and whatever. But I'm not sure if you could tell, but yep, here it is. We got the Iron Farm storage area. Now, this one guy isn't changed yet, but he should be changing here pretty soon. We are using oxidized copper slabs. This is cool. I love this block. I love the way it looked when it was copper. Well, I liked the way it looked when it was copper, but this, now that it's oxidized, I kind of like it. I don't know if this is the best build or utilization of it. I need to wax it still in this state, but yeah, I'm pretty happy. This is a really interesting block, and it was really fun to have. And obviously, you know, I've AFK'd a whole bunch if this is all oxidized by now. But going into it, look at this beautiful place. We got iron blocks here. We got bone blocks here. We've got this beautiful dark oak wood floor here, and you can hear this thing going and going and going. Now I have AFK'd here a little bit. I've got a full barrel and a little bit of poppies. And here we've got a whole bunch of iron. Look at that. Nearly 4 barrels full, which is nearly 2 full double chests. And also, as I was building it, I was collecting all of this iron. This is insanity. I can fill up this entire shulker box of just iron blocks, and I absolutely love it. That was the absolute goal of this farm, and you can hear it now. Now, the cool part about this is that you can see this stuff going in here eventually. Hopefully we drop some poppies in here. Yep, that sounds like a couple. Yep, poppies right there. This button, if we hit this button, that light turns off, this light turns on, and we start getting some bone meal. Now, obviously it takes quite a bit for bone meal, but you can see that light turns on, and then that light turns on, and that goes off. It's just, oh, I love it. It's so simple. It's so cool. Now, this is the ugly part. Now, and redstone people, please don't roast me in the comments here. But down here, you can see all the interlockings. This is where it collects. Yep, this is the poppy divider here. This is where we can either turn on or off the composter here. It goes up to the iron farm right here. This is where it's ugly. Now, I don't know what's going on about this, but yeah, I was trying to get this clock up to this dispenser here, but this piston, for some reason, this piston wouldn't update. It wouldn't update. It would get locked. Like this would turn on, it would go, but it would either stay locked on, or no, it would stay in this position. So I added this little thing, which is kind of stupid. I added this line of redstone with this note block. So if I hit it, it just kind of updated that piston. Because once you updated that piston, it was all good. Now, I don't know why. I don't know why I added a note block, because I just started a clock here. And so this clock is, oh, there you go. Now this clock is going. So that way it continuously updates. So I don't know what it is about that configuration, but that was just some weirdness that I had. So yeah, this iron farm is all but complete, except we need some place to AFK, don't we? Where could we be to be safe and away? And by the way, I did add, this is also cool, I added these moss carpets right here on top of some string. This helps no mobs get in here. But outside of that, if we just stand here, we're gonna get, you know, skeletons and stuff. So where could we possibly AFK? Oh, beautiful people, this is one of my favorites. I love the secret hidden passageways. Here we have a bed, an ender chest, just the candles are so good, and then the tree pots, or the flower pots with the trees in them, and these purple candles with the black, whatever you call this. Oh my goodness, it's so good, beautiful people. I love it so much. A little clock there. Obviously, we get the same sort of facade here, and obviously you can just hop on out. Oh, it's gorgeous, beautiful people. I AFK'd there for overnight, actually, and that's how I got all of this stuff in one night, which is absolutely fantastic if you ask me. So yeah, that is our iron farm complete. Oh, I love it so much. That's so good. You know, I was thinking about it. After I built this iron farm, we have all of those iron blocks and all of the iron at our disposal. So what are we gonna do with them? And I was also thinking, man, wouldn't it be nice to just like have a beacon in this tree farm, like 100% of the time? Wouldn't it be nice to have a beacon all around our base? Just beacons, beacons, beacons. Wouldn't it be cool? I think it'd be cool. We got the iron for it, so why not do it? And I thought, man, donuts, I don't know, a wither skeleton farm, that's got to be really difficult to do. I mean, it's going to take so much time, energy, effort. Beautiful people. Allow me to introduce to you the best, oh my goodness, the best wither skeleton farm I have ever seen. This thing is insanity. This thing is insane. I'm gonna link this thing, and I'm gonna die here, beautiful people. I'm gonna link this thing. Can I just, yeah, let's do this for a little bit. Let's calm down. Calm down. Ooh, I'm gonna link this thing in the description because, man, oh man, this was a lifesaver. I mean, you saw how many wither skeleton skulls it already got us. You can see the crazy amount of stuff that's spawning in here. So this is something that's like, this YouTuber is like up and coming here because, man, oh man, this is insane. I don't know if you could tell, but it's just one spawning platform inside this nether fortress. Like, you don't need to spawn proof anything because you AFK so far up, which I'll show you, and you spawn proof this thing with this so that, and you put an iron golem right there. You put an iron golem right there so that only the wither skeletons see him and run up into the portal. Do you guys want to see how just insane this thing is? I know you do. So let's go take a look at it. I actually don't have a way to get to the nether roof over here, but we can make our way like this. Okay, so up here we have an AFK platform all the way up, so that way, oh my goodness, look at this, so that we are just barely out of, or in that range of that spawning platform down there. And as you can see, this thing is nuts. It's just, they get teleported up to a portal, then they go over into the overworld and they push themselves into this portal. And it's just, look at this. Look at this. It's just, look, like, I don't know. Every time they build up like this, I at least get like 1 to 2 heads. And if you got like a looting sword, a smite sword, like, oh my goodness, there's one head. Look at that. I've done this for literally maybe a half an hour to get those 40 heads. It's absolutely insane. I do have looting on this. Look at that. We already got a wither skeleton skull. It is just, I sat here, like I said, for 30 minutes and I got those 40 whatever skulls. You can just let them stand up here. And not only that, I mean, I bet you it was a little bit more because I was having fun, but probably 45 minutes. Let's be honest here. We need, whatchamacallit? We need the sweeping edge here. You never run out. Look at all of these bone blocks. Look at all these bone blocks. It's absolutely insane, beautiful people. So I was going to make that an entire different episode, but I thought I'd tack it on to here because, man, oh man, this is insanity. And this whole contraption probably took me about an hour to make. So like, it wasn't even that big of a deal to make. And look, we've got skulls on skulls on skulls. I really want to get 3 skulls on camera with you beautiful people, but man, oh man, link in the description. Look at that, the 3rd skull right there. I mean, we've been here for what, 2 minutes? Oh my goodness, it's insane. It's absolutely crazy, beautiful people. And the way I've been getting home is by using my elytra and just flying in this direction in the overworld until we hit my zombie pigman farm. Because, yeah, portals, I mean, this portal, this thing is so far away. It's so far away. It's like 14,000 blocks in the overworld. So this is crazy. Where are we at? We're at like 1,000 blocks over here. So yeah, like 8,000 or whatever, however many thousand blocks away over here. So anyway, that is going to wrap us up here for today. Swinging here. No, we're flying here in the nether. We've got some overwhelming amount of nether skulls, or wither skulls. And we've got so much iron, we don't know what to do with. I wonder what the next episode should be. Beautiful people, let me know what you want to see next. Thank you all so much for watching. And until the next absolutely beautiful Minecraft morning, I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, stay beautiful.